Hi, this is Pete, food lover. What are we cooking today, Pete?
Today we're doing garlic bread and this bread and mushrooms. So it's very simple. So the first thing we do is pour the garlic into the butter, and we're doing coleslaw, fresh coleslaw. Right? We do it that way. We get the mix it in, chopped garlic, fresh garlic. But I actually used the blender today. It's a little bit finer. It's something I invested in a while back. This has cost me a fortune, this food business. But anyway, that's what we do.
Oh, Pete, you're so funny.
You get the butter, and we butter plenty of just garlic, gorgeous garlic on the bread. Don't be afraid to save it, just flash it on, right?
Sorry.
And so with a little bit of butter here, we're gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in a dish, and I'm gonna melt it. If you want to pour it on it, right? So that goes in there. Then work away. Give my hands a little rinse. So that's that done. We have the lemon for the bread and mushrooms, and we have tomato just for garnish. Right. So the next step I'm going to do is go to the coleslaw. We have cabbage, roughly chopped, fresh cabbage, grated carrot, about half an onion. It varies how much you want. You could have a lot of cabbage, a lot of carrots, less. It doesn't matter. It's what you think you'd like, right? What I like now is the salt and pepper. Right. So I'm using Hellmann's mayonnaise. So Hellmann's out there, if you want to sponsor me, fire ahead. Right. So we put it here.
You should be called Funny Chef.
Yeah. So you mix the coleslaw very well. Normally, if I was on my own, I would use my hands. But coleslaw is so if you're giving it to somebody else, maybe it's a little bit too touchy, if you know what I mean. But normally, if you're in a place, you just use your hands and mix really well, because you get the mayonnaise right through it. So there you go. Look at the difference. I bet you won't see that in a shop or in a supermarket to have all that, everything in it. Right? So that's lovely fresh coleslaw. So then we come over here. I've already put a bit of flour on the mushrooms, right? Flour on the mushrooms. I have egg. I put a bit of milk so it'll carry a little bit more. But really, it'll stick better if you have just egg. But unfortunately, I didn't do that. Anyway, so I have the flour mixed in already. I have already been seasoned already in it. Right. So I'm just going to put in here into the egg. Right, and you mix it well. And everything that you breadcrumb, if it's chicken Kiev, anything, it's all done the same way. Scotch egg, I'll be making it very soon, but it's done the same way when you crumb it, right? So you get the mushrooms, get the breadcrumbs all around it. And another thing, when I wash the mushrooms, in theory, you should let it dry for a good while, so it'll stick better. Sure, look, I have no patience. That's why I gave it up in the first place. But I love it. I'm still a food lover, and that's the most important thing. Stop laughing, this camera woman.
Can't help you, make me laugh.
So. Oh, it's awesome going wrong in this house.
What's wrong?
The oven's not turned on.
Oh no.
Yes. Also something. So get the mushrooms, you go over to the fat fryer. as you might gather, I didn't crumb all them all at once, so I did them a little bit earlier as well to save time.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah. Very, very, very good for you too. Mushrooms aren't as good. It's probably not the best vegetable to eat. It's not as much protein in.
Healthy though, aren't they though?
I don't know. Yeah. But like broccoli would be a lot better for you. Cabbage would be a lot better for you. I might be baking cabbage soon. For,
nice to have a change.
For all the Americans out there that's looking at me on YouTube.
Right. And how long does that take to do, Pete?
About 10-15 minutes, I'd say.
Okay.
I'll go probably less. So when I'm waiting then, I'll just take 2 plates. I couldn't really move the other stuff away, so the table is over here. That's working now. Right. So the rest of the butter, because it's garlic mushrooms, some people like garlic poured over. So I'm gonna put that in the microwave for a few seconds. Or either you had time, you could put in a pot and melt it. Either way it doesn't make any difference. I'm gonna do it the quick way. But a very rotten weather out there today for Irish people summer. Anyway. Thanks for all the people that are looking at my videos. My favourite little fan is a little lad that he actually thought was very good, and that was really nice to hear. So if you want to leave a comment, good ones only. Do so. And if you like what you see, subscribe to me, so every time I do a video it will appear on your phone or laptop or well, I don't know how it works.
And ask people to ask you if they want to show you how to make something.
Yeah, and if there's any dishes that if you think I can make, I can try. I'm not a chef now, I'm a food lover. It's a big difference, right? I don't claim to be one. I did it as a kid, 30 years ago. But I like food. If you do like food, it helps. See the garlic bread is beginning to melt now. I slowly put the oven on around me. See a little bit of mushrooms now. Get a little browner. But then cook away because I'm no rush for them now because the garlic bread is still in the
Oven.
I recommend good. If you're what you call it when you cook something to someone, that's really cheap, right? Don't worry, Jackie's afraid of iron gas electric. But say if you want to cook something nice for your girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever it is, one of them mushrooms is only €1, right? So imagine €1. And the bread comes $1.39, but you can have more than one day with that, you can have 3 days out of it. Right, so that's very cheap. Cabbage and coleslaw. I bought half in the veg market today. Altogether came $1.30, and I still have 3/4 of the cabbage in there. So I will bake cabbage the next day or the day after. I still have a bit of carrot if I want to use some more salad, right? So really, really, it can be so cheap, right? 6 o'clock news. I'm on the bus at 6:30. Oh, it's melting. But that little bit, see, it's always good to check things. So, here we go. Sean, if you want to come and make something now, do.
He's gone.
I can see it now. Lovely golden brown mushrooms. Lovely feet of the bloody thing. No, I'll put it in the tray. I'll put it in the tray for a little bit. So I'll keep it hot. So when I'm waiting for the garlic bread to be done. And when it open, we'll drain them off. See, that's the what they look like, right?
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't get them as good in the restaurant.
No.
You? So
You wouldn't.
Because everything you get into restaurants, I eat a lot, and I do know the difference. I mean, I eat top class restaurants, and I tell you, they kind of, the kind of the things are not done like the way that's done now. It couldn't be any fresher. I made mussels over the weekend, right? In a supermarket, right? If you ever get mussels, don't buy them if you see any of them open, even a tiny bit. Because
why?
If they're open, they're not that fresh. Mussels should be closed really tightly. And I'm planning to do a video on mussels in cream sauce very soon. I used to make it when I was in.
So don't buy them if they're open or a little bit open.
No, because if they're kind of open, that means they're not as fresh.
Rightio.
So it's good to know that. So again, plates when I'm waiting. Lemon should be always served with garlic mushrooms, not just fish. It's just for some reason it's with garlic mushrooms as well. I don't really know the reason. It is.
Oh, it's just so funny.
Could be a tomato, baby tomatoes, or the little cherry tomatoes. So just give it a little bit of a look. Still happen with the parsley. I think I'm too mean. But when I get up and running, money won't be an object. So that's what it looks like at the moment. I think I'll leave the
You're so
on
funny.
later because it's easier to so
What are you doing now?
you put the garlic butter a little bit left over in the microwave because you can actually pour them
Back on the camera.
over the mushrooms. So at the moment we have a fresh coleslaw that you won't get in any
No.
supermarket or anywhere like. We have our garnished plates, little tomatoes, we have lemon. That's to go with the bread and mushrooms. Alright. So
Not done yet.
that one is.
So it takes quite a while then in the oven, doesn't it? The garlic bread?
The garlic bread is kind of letting down now this time because I've been oven on wrong.
All
I
right.
had on quite a way I should have, so
Wasn't reheating.
wasn't needed. So I'm going to use little ramekins, right? We're going to have a coleslaw dish each. That's a nice idea.
Just like in a restaurant.
Yeah. I don't think you can give it in a restaurant. That's it. That's lovely. So all to do with a little bit of presentation. That's it. That's really. As I say, everybody can cook. Everybody can, do nice food for anybody.
So Pete, that coleslaw, you could do all that again out of the same thing you've just bought, is it?
Yeah.
Saving money like.
Oh yeah, I've enough there for about 20 of these.
Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Well, I won't be doing that. I'll probably do maybe bacon cabbage or something.
But would that go
As
off?
good as-
Would that go off in a few days, or you'd have to make it fresh in a few days again?
Every salad should be ate at least in 3 days.
Right.
You go into the shop and you see 11 days Lifeline, right? Because they have loads of preserve and stuff
I
like
forgot to put.
Huh? What's wrong?
I forgot to put the camera up on you. I was looking. It was down on the
I
telly.
know that. Well, that's why I mean,
Sorry.
they have preservatives in it. So they're not really fresh.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? The coleslaw is there, it's lovely. You've seen coleslaw in supermarkets. You know the difference when you look at them. That is some difference.
Yeah.
It really is. And the chunks.
True.
I think we can go away now with do it now. Right, see,
Okay.
that's our toasted garlic bread. Maybe we should put on a side plate. What do you think, Jackie?
Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah.
I will we'll take it out.
True.
This is lovely garlic bread. Lovely crispy garlic bread. Homemade.
I said the chips to be burnt now.
What? No, we're not chips now, I'm making Jackie. It won't be burnt either.
Oh look. Wow.
There we go. So there we are. We have our garlic mushrooms. We have garlic bread.
And I'll just take a